People of Brixton, the next song title is Bubbles and Echoes. Bubbles and Echoes. Make some noise for the band, people. Yeah. And every time I'm stepping around, I hear the sounds of my childhood echoing round. It's like we're built of the things we discover when we're infants. Learn that between us and our mothers there's a difference, and us and the universes, and us and our nervousness, and us and the urgency we approach our careers with, and us and the trepidation we fear our fears with, and how it's very fucking hard to get clearness in the world. It's echoing round me all day. There's very little clarity. I hear my mother say, you must build your bubble very careful, son. You must build your bubble very careful. Build your bubble very careful, son. And be careful who you let in. Come, I spit truth over drum. I saw what I'd become since the first day of birth. Knew that I would spray a verse, cause my mum held me in her arms and said, he's my poet. It may be day one, but I fucking know it. And she saw my eyes and said, build your bubble careful. A lot of people here are fucking awful. And she took me down to Cornwall, showed me cliff tops, and by age 11 I had discovered hip-hop. She was building bubbles for me back then. She built them. She built bubbles there for both her children, yeah. She's building bubbles very careful. She built them lovely for both her children. Build your bubble very careful, son. Build your bubble very careful, she said. Now build your bubble very careful, echoing. And if you see them act fool, don't let them in. Build your bubble very careful, son, she said. Build your bubble well, build it hard, she said. Build your bubble very careful, son. Now we spit ill truth over the drum now. And the first time my brother went to casualty, I realised my mad love for family. I couldn't bear to see him hurting like that. I wanted to jump in the ambulance and pull him right back. He burned his eyelashes, feet, his legs then. He was fine, but he was only 10 then. Although he was 3 years ahead of me, I wish I could protect him, cover him from enemies, stop his direction going so wrong. He broke a window a day. I still hear my mama say, and though my brother broke a window a day, I still hear my mama say, you must build your bubble very careful, son. You must watch the people there, don't let them come. You must build your bubble very careful, son. You must build your bubble very careful, son. You must build your bubble very careful, son. And if you see them wrongdoers then, mustn't let them come. You must build your bubble very careful, son. And if you see them bad minds, you must not let them come. Said you build your bubble very careful, son. And if you see them greedy ones, then don't let them come. You must